In the 38 years of Academy history, over 125 actors have won Oscars. This year, I wondered again what I've been doing wrong. So I asked some former winners for a few tips. Ingrid Bergman, what is the main factor in an award-winning performance?
Well, first of all, it is the part, because I don't think any actor can do an Oscar-winning performance without having the part. And then it's a question of timing. You have to be sure that that year nobody else has a better part. And of course it's happened quite often that very good performances come out the same year and one will lose and never have a chance to get it again.
There are several main factors. Good part, well written, well directed, well photographed, well edited. And with all that, if you're not too bad, you're very good.
Well, I think that it's a mixture of so many things together. And I think it's a dream of every actress, really, to win an Oscar. And when you won it, you feel that you have fulfilled all your ambitions. And I must say that the Oscar has, encouraged me to pick certain kind of roles and to abandon some exterior aspects of my physique.
Well, in my opinion, I would think that the picture itself has a great deal to do with the actor winning the Oscar role, the Oscar award. If a film is thought of as a quality film or as an extremely popular film, in short, a very good film, then the actor, if he has a good role in it, commands much more attention. Too often you see many actors give fine performances in poor films, and they go unnoticed.
Well, you just try to do a good job. You get a role, and you try to think out what it's about. And you go to work, that's all. But I think I did a fair job in that film. And I like doing it very much.
Well, Jack, would you describe your reaction to the night you won the Oscar?
Well, I think it was a combination of elation, naturally, and realization that the Academy had exercised extremely good judgment. Seriously, it was, of course, elation, because any time that you get an accolade from the members of your own craft, it's different than just applause. It's the highest accolade that anybody can get, I think. If you're a bricklayer and someone says, gee, that's a beautiful house, that's one thing. If another bricklayer says, boy, you lay swell bricks, that's the thing that you remember more than anything else. It's the highest honor that we have within the business, and to receive it is a great elation. I had put myself, after the nomination, which I think is just about an equal honor, in a frame of mind, a sort of blasé frame of mind, in which I had said, well, if you don't receive it, it's not important, and everything was fine. I was calm, cool, and collected as I sat in the audience that night, and when my name was hollered out, I covered the distance between me and Oscar, about 100 yards, in 10 seconds, flat. So I wasn't very blessed. Would you believe 9?
I really was scared to death to come to Hollywood and assist at the ceremony, because my reaction, whether I had won an Oscar or not, I think I would have fainted. And so I preferred to faint at home instead of in front of so many people over there.
Oh, I was so excited. The next morning, or night there, morning here, they called me. And I was thrilled when I won it. And then a lot of people called me, my agent and all the people in his party. Everybody called me, and it was so good to win it.
Well, by the time that envelope was up there, I was in such a state of shock that I think if they hadn't read my name out, I'd have gone up anyway and grabbed it. But luckily they did. And I rushed up, and fell. I tripped up those steps on the right and fell face down. When I finally got to the microphone, I thought I'd better try and explain this rather peculiar performance. So I meant to say I was so loaded with good luck charms that I fell. But unfortunately, I made an idiot pause after the word loaded, and I said I was so loaded that everybody laughed, and I became the first self-confessed drunk to win it.
Well, Olivia, do you have any advice for this year's nominees?
Oh, I have advice for this year's nominees as far as their opportunity, their chances of winning is concerned. I recommend using a rather dishonest method. It's the method employed by my sister with unfailing success when she was 9 years old and I was 10 years old, and we used to play cards during the summer. She won every single round. And I discovered what was her secret weapon. It was infallible. She prayed. Use that system.
I would say just pray.
I don't give advice to anyone.
Well, it's a little late unless they've stuffed the ballot box.
Well, don't spend any time making up acceptance speeches. And don't get too carried away by people's reactions the night before. I remember I went to a party the night before. I was lucky enough to win mine, and there were about 300 people there who'd all voted. And everybody I saw went like this. They went... If even 10% of them really have, I'm in. And at that moment, I came face to face with one of the girls who was a nominee in the girls' department, and I found myself, and I had not voted for her, I found myself going...